That's scary. Sorry. We're back, guys, by popular demand, because you guys, I was not expecting this, but the video that I posted with, the last video I posted with both of us got a lot of views very fast, and that rarely happens on my channel.
It's because of me.
No, seriously, you guys really seem to love the videos we do together, so we thought we'd do another one. And get ready for fall, because we're going to be back at school together.
Content.
She's going to be living 8 minutes away from me instead of like an hour, so you're going to get much more content. Today we are going to be playing Overrated or Underrated?
Pizza.
I think that's average.
Yeah, accurately rated, I would say.
Yeah, accurately rated. I don't think that that's overrated or underrated.
Love.
When you're in love, it's underrated, but when you're not, you don't want to hear about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to see it. I think it just depends on, like, if you're taken or not. But
right. Because right now I'm like, oh, overrated.
Yeah. But being someone who is in love, it's underrated. But
no, yeah, and if I wasn't single, I probably would have.
It just depends. I mean, like, I feel like it could be overrated in general, though, because of the movies we see today. And, like, it's so, like, fucking, like, the hype is too high.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, when you meet someone, like, you expect it to be like that, and then it's just, like, that ain't it, sis.
Exactly. Titanic.
Overrated.
Okay. I've actually never seen, I don't think I've seen the whole thing through, to be honest.
I saw the whole thing for the first time when I was on the Cape, because every time my mom would watch TV, it would always be at the sinking part, which basically is the entire movie. The movie's like 3-ish hours. The entire sinking part is literally like the last 2 hours of the movie.
I feel like my parents watched it when I was younger, and I like sat down and watched it, and then like just didn't ever watch the rest of it.
No hate, but I think it's overrated.
So I would say overrated, but I don't really have much of an opinion because I've never seen it.
Like, the story itself is so tragic. So don't give us hate about that, but we're just saying, like, the fact the Leonardo DiCaprio and the Kate Winslet, the Jack Dawson and Rose, I forget her last name. Their like love story to me is overrated.
Celebrity feuds.
Depends on what it is. But
I would say social media, like, makes celebrity feuds such a, like, dramatic thing.
That we don't even know if it's
and
true.
It, like, blows up. And sometimes I feel like it takes away from, like, other things that are, like, I don't know, worth talking about. But, however, I also love a good, you know, sometimes a little drama's fun. And it's entertaining to be like, wait, what'd they say? What happened?
See,
so I would say accurately rated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's overrated or underrated, because I feel like it depends.
That's not something. Like, okay, like, I feel like the other thing about celebrity feuds?
Yeah.
Is that you're never actually gonna know the entire story. Like, what actually happened, because it's all from tabloids. Like,
Right.
It's not like you're actually ever gonna know the facts. Like, the straight up facts. Like, they can give you, like, pieces of it, but there could be something, like, a whole nother thing. Like, it's more speculation.
Exactly.
But, I mean, it's, like, depending, like, sometimes it can be, like, really, really juicy. So, I would say moderately rated.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I feel like, again, sometimes it's, like, I'll scroll, like, through my Instagram feed and I'll be like, oh my god, wait, what happened? And sometimes I'll go, I don't care.
Yeah, no, see, that's the thing. It can also be, like, very obnoxious, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, who cares? There are other things more important going around in this world than a Kardashian getting cheated
No,
on.
literally, like, I don't care.
Like, sorry.
Yeah, like,
sorry.
Hot take, but don't care.
There are people dying. There's school shootings. You know, I don't really
Kim,
care.
there's people that are dying.
I'm in the
Ocean and it's gone.
Kim, there's
People that are dying. The Bachelor. I used to be like an
overrated. Sorry. Well, I can't really say anything because I've never seen it, but that's just
You've never watched it?
That's not the type of shows I want to see. I don't know.
The Bachelor used to be really good, and I would have said a couple years ago that it was underrated, okay? And because I just love all the drama, because it's like, it doesn't involve me, and it's just so entertaining and stupid, and it's lighthearted. But I would say now that it's accurately rated, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, it's going downhill,
Yeah.
it's not so great.
I take back my answer. I think it's moderately rated, because I do remember, you're right, like there was like a couple years ago, like when I was in high school, or when we were in high school, because we're only are we 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years apart. We're only 2 years apart, so I'm sure this was around the same time. Everyone was talking about it. Like every single person was talking about it. So in my mind, I was like, yo, this shit is overrated. Like, I don't care. But right now, like, I barely hear about it anymore, and I feel like it's not as big of a hype, so I think it's moderately rated.
Yeah. New Year's Eve, overrated.
Overrated.
I never do anything for New Year's Eve, ever.
Over fucking rated. It is
No.
nothing like what you see in the movies. It's so overrated. Like, I feel like
So overrated.
I feel like literally the clock strikes 12 and it's a new year. Yay, done. Unless you have had fun New Year's Eve parties, which I'm jealous of. I went to one once and it was overrated.
Everyone's obsession with bacon. Okay, since when? Bacon wasn't invented yesterday. Okay, BuzzFeed, pop off. I would say, I mean, I love bacon, but it's not like I'm like, oh my god, I can't live without it. Like, I'll be all right.
I love bacon.
Me
but
too.
I guess, did you say accurately?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say accurately.
Libraries.
Accurately.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say. What?
Going to brunch.
Underrated, sorry.
I was gonna say, I was about to get out of the car.
Underrated.
We've been to brunch. Love brunch.
Literally,
Slay.
breakfast,
Pop off.
breakfast/brunch is my absolute favorite meals to go out and get,
I fucking
because
love brunch.
you can get things that you could make at home, but you are too lazy to. You could, you got pancakes, you got French toast, you got waffles, you got fresh fruit, you got bacon, you got sausage, you got all this shit, and you didn't even have to make it.
Oh my god. Have you ever had a French toast bagel?
That's a thing.
Yes! I recently discovered them.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna break your heart real quick.
What do you mean?
I don't like French toast.
I didn't ask you about French toast. I asked you about French toast bagels.
Okay, but it's
specifically.
French toast makes me nauseous. Sorry.
Okay.
I always here's the thing. I want to like it, so I'll get it. Then it'll make me feel sick.
That sounds like something you would do. I could live without French toast, but French toast bagels, oh my god.
See, that I would try.
So good.
But do you eat it with butter or cream cheese?
Butter, I don't like cream cheese.
That's true, you don't.
Anyone likes cream cheese? No. No, thank you.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Listening to the radio, I would say, is totally overrated. Because,
there's too many commercials.
There's too many commercials, there's too much talking, and then they always just play the songs you've heard over and over again.
Like
it's all like pop hits that I've heard a million times. Like, I don't really care.
Like, the radio is the reason why there are certain songs that I hate now, but I used to love.
Same.
Because they just kill them. They just play them over and over and over again.
Like Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. I love her and her music, but they ruined that song for me. I can't listen to it anymore.
They ruined so many Maroon 5 songs. They ruined Animals, which I really
Yes, that was a good song.
They ruined Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy.
That's a great song.
I know. They ruined a few Rihanna songs for me, too, because that's all they would play. I would just rather be in my car and get to choose the music I want to listen to and get to skip when I want to.
Social media.
Oof. First of all, let me just say this. You don't know how stupid you look until you see yourself taking a snap. Like, that's the truth. That's the fucking truth. You don't know how stupid you look until you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror going like, and we do that shit in public. Like, imagine what... Like,
yeah, this is me.
Like, literally. Like, so many people do it, but when you catch yourself, you think about it and you're like, this is embarrassing. If you were asking me if it's overrated or underrated, I think you would have to give me specific apps for me to say.
So I'm gonna go with accurately rated, because I feel that I can make an argument that Instagram is overrated. I can make an argument that TikTok is underrated, and I think it is the funniest shit ever. And I could scroll in there for hours, and anyone that's like, "Oh, I'm just not liking TikTok," I'm like,
it's like, that's because you haven't been on it. Because
you haven't been on it enough.
Because I got it as a joke, okay, and here I am like 3 years later. Facebook though, overrated.
Oh, 100%.
I hate Facebook.
I don't like Facebook.
I still have it, but the only reason why I have it is so that I know when people's birthdays are. because I'm so bad at remembering birthdays. Like, close friends, obviously, and family, but, like, people, like, from high school that I still talk to, I want to wish them happy birthday or, like, stuff like that. So that's the only reason why I'm still on my Facebook.
Ignoring phone calls.
How do you rate that?
I'm gonna say underrated because that shit can be powerful. You're like, I'm not talking to you.
My mom, she didn't know that when you do that, it, like, hangs up.
Do what?
Like, when you press your lock screen button, it, like, hangs up.
Oh.
And she was like, I was like, Mom, people, like, know that, like, you freaking decline the call. And she's like, no, they don't. I'm like, Mom,
you're like, yes, they do.
This? She's like, yeah. I'm like, then they fucking know. She's like, what should I do? I'm like, just let it ring and don't answer. What do you think I do when Dad calls?
Having siblings.
Overrated. No, I'm just kidding. I love my sisters.
I would say accurately rated.
Yeah,
I feel like
accurately
my
rated.
brother and I, like, we get along-ish, but, like, it's the sibling experience.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
accurately rated.
I think because I'm the only one currently living at home, because my siblings and I have vast age differences. To think about being an only child, I would die. Like, I cannot stand living at home. I miss the days where it was me and my other two sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Because now all the attention's on me in regards to, where are you going? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What's your schedule? What are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow?
What
Like,
are you
it's
doing?
just like all of the, not as if like they're treating me like a child, they just like need to know everything. Yeah. Love them for housing me, but if I had to stay like that where it was just me.
Yeah. Summer in general. Overrated.
Hot, sweaty.
Gross. I just like fall so much better.
I love fall.
This is what I was laughing.
That's what I do! Read it.
Get ready. It's the way that it's phrased. It's really funny.
It's so true.
Not like a big deal or anything.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I was reading.
What did you read?
I was reading that one.
Oh. This is the one she thought I was pointing to. Putting sad music on while you're sad to further your sadness. That's literally underrated.
Underrated.
It's underrated. Sometimes I just need to cry, dude.
I literally have a playlist on my phone called Pity Party. And when I'm feeling sad for myself or when I'm feeling sad, I put that shit on.
Reading books. Underrated. I like reading. I
hate reading.
Oh, bestie.
I hate it. Always have.
When I have the time, I really enjoy it.
Here's the thing about me. It has to be... It can't be forced. Like, I cannot read a book for school because I have a very short attention span when it comes to reading, and I have short-term memory. So if I'm not interested in the book, I'm not going to retain any of the information.
Yeah.
Like, I could read, you tell me to read chapters 1 through 3, and then we're going to have a quiz on it. I could thoroughly read chapters 1 through 3, and then epically fail that quiz. It has to be a book that I want to read, and that I am really into. And then, yeah, I'll enjoy it. It's so funny that I hate reading because I literally took a course with our friend Izzy, who just stabbed me, by the way. And it was literally all reading. Every single homework assignment was read this and then answer a discussion question. Read that, like, a discussion question was due every single week. So it was reading, and then that's literally all it was.
Bestie, if you want to read for fun, you just gotta find some smutty romance novels and because some people are like, oh, you're so scholarly, you read. Like, you don't know the shit that I'm reading.
There are so many books that I'm sure I would love. I just, like, don't have anyone, except maybe you, that likes reading so much as to recommend them to me. What do you think was better, Fault in Our Stars movie or Fault in Our Stars book? Let's see what we agree.
1, 2, 3. Book.
Book.
Thank you. Thank God.
Woo!
I just recently watched The Fault in Our Stars, but I didn't watch the ending.
I do like the movie, no shade, but when I read the book and I was comparing them, I was like,
The book's better, but the
okay,
movie's really good too. Conversing with strangers.
Say overrated because stranger danger.
I don't like talking to people sometimes. Cooking your own food as opposed to ordering it in.
Underrated. You feel so much better about yourself when you cook yourself a meal rather than paying for it and having someone deliver it to you.
I guess I would say accurately rated. What is this?
The plumber... What? The plumber plot that precedes the action in many of the world's...
And on that note...
No hate for this video. If you don't agree with our opinions, that's like respect, but don't give hate, okay?
But hey,
these are our opinions.
They said we're funny.
Yes, I will put the name of the person who commented on my last video. I'm gonna give you a little shout out because you commented and you gave us an awesome video idea, which we will absolutely do next time. Thank you for that recommendation, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Honestly, like, I texted Mandy and I was like, dude, look how many views our video got. And like, I am a very small channel. I don't have that many subscribers. So to get more views on a video than my subscriber count really means a lot. So thank you so much. Thank you if you shared it. Thank you if you recommended it to a friend. Please comment down below some more video suggestions, challenges you want us to do. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more content with Mandy and if you want more car content because we kind of like this vibe. We'll see you guys later.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.